Yo, what's up YouTube? We're back here with the Raven Remastered episode 6 and we're going back downstairs. Cause I don't think all we did was take a pipe. I feel like there might be more. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there was more. I feel like there had to have been more. Oh, I just realized I ain't got no sound. Y'all got sound? I ain't got no sound.
The cargo hold seems to be used as a changing room for the crew as well. Or at least the part of the crew that doesn't do their work in white suits.
So I'm the only one with that sound? That's crazy. You gonna give me my sound game? No? I need sound. Pause. There we go. Resume. 3, 2, 1. Alright, guys. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulty. I got my audio working, though. Or my sound going through my headphones,
the shot
right?
hit this crate. The question is, was the gunman actually trying to hit it? And if so, why? Maybe the gunman just wanted to intimidate me. I can't imagine a more effective warning.
We're gonna take that bullet, too.
It's too dark to make out anything inside the hole. I should take a closer look later.
Okay, I thought we could get the bullet. Alright, I felt like there was some stuff that we didn't even search up.
Right now. I was sitting long enough over there in the corner.
That's funny. That is funny. Alright, I just felt like I zoomed up too quick. I didn't investigate enough. We were daisy and, knocked out a little bit. Oh, the controller's low. We're gonna have to change that.
Whoever locked the door is stronger than me.
Come on, open the door, bro.
Whoever locked the door. The surface of the pipe is... It's already dark outside. How long have I been unconscious?
Bro, I can literally see sunlight.
I don't see anyone. Should I call for help? But what if whoever knocked me out is still around? Or even the gunman?
Alright, so I can't open it. Oh, okay, we use the pipe.
I should be careful. The gunman may still be nearby.
Okay, big brain plays. I was confused for a second, but we had the big brain plays. The pipe, even though I don't really want to have to touch my dude's own blood and all that. That's neither here nor there when you're trapped, though. Oh.
What are you up to, Zelna?
Scent of the gun.
I wanted to determine whether the gun had been fired recently, Inspector.
I mean, what are you doing on the ship?
I was jumped in the cargo hold.
Of course you were.
Bro, I was. You want to see the pipe?
Here, look. Careful how you hold it. There could be fingerprints on the end.
Surely you don't expect me to believe you.
Yeah, surely I hit myself in the head with a metal pipe.
Oh
my God, this guy, man.
I found it in the cargo hold, and it was clear that someone had hidden inside it to board the ship.
Some people are willing to go to great lengths to be a part of this journey.
Indeed. Whoever it
I think
was, they struck me on the
sitting
head
a
from
shot at
behind
us.
with the pipe while I was looking for clues. Oh, and they shot at me as well.
Ridiculous. You wanted to come along, orders be damned, and so you found a way to stay here. I should throw you overboard.
I would have dreamed up something less painful.
True. That doesn't look good.
Oh, and they shot at me as well.
Ridiculous.
Wedged in a wooden crate down there. I don't have a gun.
Man,
The doctor
this
should
guy.
have a look at it.
This guy. That's exactly what I was about to point out. I said, first of all, do you not see the blood in the pipe? And then secondly, you could go downstairs and see the bullet hole. Like, what are... Inspector Legrand, get out of here.
Inspector Legrand and Constable Zelna. So you have decided to join us on our journey after all.
So it would seem. We are searching for Dr. Gebhardt.
I'm just fine, Captain.
I think she's a little wasted.
Deconti.
I think she had a little too much to drink.
I can manage. Tell James He absolutely must wake me at 10:15.
Certainly, madam.
Absolutely.
I shall see that he does.
And now I shall return to my chambers.
You probably should do that with your
You'll
dignity
be in the
intact
bar
still.
tonight at 10, Inspector.
If that's what you wish.
It will be spectacular. I promise.
What's happening at 10? Girl's having a hard time
The
walking. That's
fresh
crazy.
sea air, and perhaps a glass of champagne to many.
Just
but
one?
I'm glad that you decided to join us on our journey to Cairo.
Not quite voluntarily.
So he says.
I was jumped from behind.
But no, that is,
Dr. Gebhardt should have a look at him, Captain DeConti.
of course. Please,
Yeah,
have
you're
a
gonna
seat
see
in
the
the
doctors
saloon,
telling me I'm
Constable
right,
Zelna.
and then you're gonna feel like
I
a
saw
real
the doctor.
a-hole, man. That's all I'm saying, man. You're gonna feel real disrespectful when it comes out to prove that I'm hurt.
Our brave Constable
Possibly a
Zelna
concussion and brain
was
damage.
attacked.
Struck on the head.
Oh. Sit down, please.
Now, please, tell me exactly what happened.
I got jumped.
I think you've got a stowaway on board. I was jumped.
Intolerable. I'll have the crew search every nook and cranny of the ship. And of course, Mr. Zelna, you are cordially invited to travel as our special guest.
Hey.
Good to know that at
Good.
least one man doesn't want to throw me overboard.
Is it bad?
Yes, it hurts a lot.
I spoke with Dr. Gebhardt.
He suffered a violent blow to the back of the head. I cannot really say how bad it is.
But I can. It really hurts.
Alright, so why didn't anyone look for me? Where are we now? Yeah, why didn't y'all look
Why
for me?
didn't anyone come looking for me? Didn't anyone notice that I didn't come back from the cargo hold?
We did search for you, but we couldn't find you.
Who was supposed to search the cargo hold?
Constable Oliver. I'll have a talk with him about that later.
That's a little
I should hope so.
suspicious.
How many fingers do you see?
What fingers? 5 fingers? No, we got 3 fingers.
3 fingers.
Okay.
2 fingers and a thumb.
Where are we? And what time is it? I must have been out for ages.
I don't.
It's just after 8
I was thinking
p.m.
about saying
You
what
just missed
one, but
dinner.
like what fingers?
But we'll all meet here in the saloon at 10 o'clock to have a drink together. Greeting the passengers personally is a tradition I will not break, even on this unusual journey.
You're all right now, Constable. The bleeding has stopped, and the wound looks good. You may have a mild concussion. You just need a good night's sleep. And tomorrow, your only worries will be a headache and an impressive bump.
Okay, but I thought about saying what fingers, but what if they like
Thanks.
don't let me
That's a
do
good enough
any more
reason to
investigating because I have a
celebrate.
concussion?
Enough about crooks and thieves.
Not worth my time.
From now on, you can start to enjoy your free cruise.
Hey, you got a good point there. I got a whole free cruise here.
Inspector,
What?
a dark shadow. Upper deck, just now.
Go, let's have a look.
I'll join you.
Me too.
No, you stay here.
No,
Do you want to make this an argument?
I'm going. I like my guy's attitude. Do you want to make this an argument? Like, I'm willing to do that, but it's not worth either
Robert,
one of our
go
time.
to the Baroness and don't let her out of your sight. Zellner, you're coming to the port side. Doctor, you go to starboard. I'll start at the forecastle and work my way back to the 2 of you. Understood?
But
Baroness von Trebitz. Hello? Baroness von Trebitz? Open the door.
Alright, so she's not answering. I mean, I could talk to the good doctor real quick.
Dr. Gebhardt insisted on coming along, but now he doesn't seem to be sure if that was a good idea.
Let's talk to him right quick. Make sure he's cool.
Are you okay, Doctor?
oh, of course. Why wouldn't I be? It's just that, well, I would prefer to come with you.
You heard the inspector.
Yeah, my guy, you heard the inspector. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
All right, Doc. I'm off.
Oh no, I'm not going on a manhunt all by myself.
But you were so confident a minute ago, my guy. You was the big kahuna. The big cheese. He was the man.
Are you okay? Maybe you had better take a rest, in case the blow was more severe.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. We're survivors out here. Just give me a second to catch my breath.
I'm okay.
Just give me a second, you know. That's all.
Zellner, up here.
Come on. I think it came from up there.
All right, let's just go up there. Let's not worry about investigating anything else. Let's just go help them. They're calling for us. Clearly something is happening.
Sure, you just wanted to get a breath of fresh air.
Oh man, he got someone at gunpoint.
Zellner, look who we have here.
Well, if that's not our shadow.
And our stowaway.
Spend any time hiding in a trunk recently?
Me do nothing.
He claims to be part of the crew. Just wanted to get some fresh air.
But what if he
Of
is?
course.
The Baroness won't open the door, sir.
Understood. Take him to the detention cell, Robert.
Why not ask the captain first? You know, like you can hold him in cuffs and you can ask the captain and be like, hey, is he part of your crew? Instead of taking him to the detention area. I don't know, that just seemed a little harsh.
You were right. There was a
I
stowaway.
know I was right.
Yes, but he can't be the Raven. He's too young.
Right, but that doesn't mean that the Raven isn't lurking here as well.
Oh, there
What
was
was
a
that?
gunshot.
A shot!
It came from one of the cabins.
Which cabin was it?
Oh no! Baroness von Trebitz?
Kick the door. Kick the door.
Baroness! Open the door!
You gotta give it heavier shoulders than that. Yeah, there's my guy. Actually fusing his noggin and kicking it.
Step aside, please.
We have a murder on our hands, gentlemen. Hurry, Zellner. The murderer still has to be nearby.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
There's
Someone
practically
just
no
shot
one
her
dead.
on the
Anyone who's
freaking boat.
outside is a suspect. This time we'll get him.
My dude was just stumbling around like a drunk.
Zellner, are you okay?
Yes. Come on. We have to.
Zellner,
We just passed out.
Zellner. Murder.
We just passed out like that? Like that? What's that alarm going off, man? What's that alarm going off? Why is there such a ringing in my nose or my ears? And then you're gonna take me to that? Okay.
Ah, you awake? Sleep well, did you?
Yeah, what happened last night though?
I didn't fall asleep voluntarily.
It doesn't matter. We got along just fine without you.
What's the state of play? How was the Baroness killed?
The Baroness was shot in the chest at close range.
Okay.
We'll know more once the doc finishes examining the body in the medical centre.
And no one saw anything suspicious.
No one saw a shadowy raven leaving the Baroness's cabin, if that's what you mean. A lot of people heard the gunshot. Inspector Legrand wants to question the passengers again this morning once they've all calmed down, and he's had a chance to examine the evidence.
Evidence?
I suppose that you and Legrand inspected the crime scene and the surroundings.
Of course, and we already hit the jackpot. The murder weapon.
Okay.
Really? Where did you find it?
On the gangway. The gangway for boarding the ship folds up and hooks onto the hull when it's not being used. The murderer probably wanted to throw the gun into the sea. He casually dropped it overboard.
But it landed on the gangway.
Bad luck.
That is
But
bad luck.
Legrand and I were on the side deck right after the shot. There was no one there.
Maybe the murderer threw the gun away later. We recovered it in the early hours.
You got any
Have
suspects?
you arrested anyone yet?
You mean besides the Arab?
He could hardly have committed the murder. You must have been with him when it happened.
We heard the shot on the forecastle. I locked our friend in the detention cell in the cargo hold and then went up to assist Legrand.
Makes sense.
You were already sleeping the sleep of the just.
What knocked me out?
I
like that?
didn't pass out last night because of the blow to my head, did I?
Seems unlikely. Inspector Legrand thinks you were drugged.
I was
But
drugged.
how? The champagne.
Who gave you the glass of champagne?
Captain De Conti.
Interesting.
Other suspects?
Besides the Arab, has anyone else aroused your suspicion?
No. Seconds after the alarm went off, the decks were swarming with frightened passengers.
Yes. A clever way to stay incognito during the commotion.
That is true.
But we still have our primary suspect, the Raven.
You really think he's returned?
Well, I think that no one knows as much about the Raven as Legrand.
But still, it all seems so incredible. About the champagne, shouldn't it be possible to find traces of the tranquilizer in the glass?
That is exactly what Legrand is trying to do.
Without a laboratory?
Oh, he's got a lab. His cabin is packed with all the latest forensic stuff.
Oh, no, that's
It's
dope.
quite impressive what the inspector can do.
A competent man, no doubt, and surprisingly well prepared.
And diligent. He's been at it all night with his brushes and tinctures and glasses and everything, working like a man possessed. I wouldn't want to be the Raven now.
I think I'll look for Inspector Legrand
That's
now.
fair, but I still think there's a
Do what you
chance.
think's best.
You won't get rid of me. I'm here to stay, Constable Oliver.
Be that as it may, Inspector Legrand ordered me to guard the cargo hold with our special guest. That's fine by me. Inspector Legrand may be able to get by without sleep for days on end, but not me.
But not me.
It's
I need,
not easy
I
playing
need my
with the
sleep
big boys,
too.
Constable Zellner.
I get grumpy without
No,
my
it
sleep.
certainly isn't.
I get grumpy without my sleep. Spin this cool looking globe. Okay. Okay. I guess we walked off. I wanted to go play in the globe. I wanted to use the globe. I'm finding a little disrespectful game that you want to take me places I don't want to go. I clearly want to go to the
An
globe.
antique wooden globe. If Galileo hadn't asserted himself back then, this would be a flat disk now. The globe nicely shows that 4/5 of the Earth's surface is covered by water. Looking out the window, I'd call that an understatement.
That's a good globe. That's a nice looking globe right there, guys. All right, let's go and, see the other passengers. Let's walk around a little bit. Enjoy ourselves. Enjoy ourselves. We are on vacation, I mean. Can I get, one of these little plates? No? Okay. What about over here? Can I get a plate? No, there's nothing over here I can grab. There's... Okay, fine. I wasn't hungry anyways. Where's everyone at? No one's here?
How wonderful.
No one's here?
Sunshine and a blue sky above the Mediterranean Sea. It would be a perfect cruise day, if not for the murder.
That's a big fact.
The ship must have been rebuilt at some point. I'm sure it didn't originally have such a modern glass roof.
Very observant. Very, very observant. I guess. I don't think that's really relevant to the case right now, but I get it. Man, there's nobody on this ship. Is everyone scared and
Did
just staying
Edison
inside?
have any idea what would become of his invention? I'd really like to lie in the sun and take a nap, but I don't have time for that at the moment.
I want to do it, though.
No, Jacob. Business before pleasure.
I want to, though. I totally want to.
Big, soft towels. I could reserve a deck chair with it. No, better not.
But you could.
These things made quite a racket last night. I couldn't hear myself think.
You were also tranquilized last night, so also might be why you couldn't hear yourself think. I don't know. I've never been tranquilized, so I wouldn't know if that would do that. Okay, so now we're back here. Let's look at the gangway. That's where they found the gun.
Curious. One can easily toss a gun into the sea from almost anywhere on the ship without being noticed. And yet, the murderer chose the one spot where it's not actually possible. The gangway is hard to miss. Why did the murderer drop the gun on the gangway? They must have noticed their mistake, even if their back was to the sea. So, why didn't they take the gun and throw it a few meters farther into the sea?
Yeah, I don't know. It don't make any sense to me, dude.
I suppose the life jackets are stowed there, close to the railing, close at hand in case of emergency. I hope I don't find myself needing a life jacket.
But let's look in there, what if they're hanging out in there? You don't know what they're doing. You don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't. I don't. Alright, what's up here real quick? What's up here?
We were here yesterday when we heard the shot, and it was also here where Legrand caught our stowaway.
Yep. Okay, so
why is there an axe hanging here? I suppose it's for chopping through ropes in the event that the lifeboats can't be lowered. Or they use it to enforce who's allowed on the boat and who's not.
No, I didn't want to go downstairs yet. Why would you do that, game? Come on, game. No, go back upstairs. Go back upstairs. Come on now. You're proving Inspector Legrand right. No, what was that? Examine the door?
The ship's bridge. 2 men. One of them navigating. I get the impression that the officers keep things running. It seems like the captain concentrates on the passengers and the bar.
Yeah, he do like the bar. We can do 2 exams.
I better let the men do their work.
Okay. Wait, I can search it?
There's dirt piled up in the corner. Down below where the passengers are, the ship is...
Oh, I can just observe that it's dirty down here. Okay, that's kind of lame.
A boat like this would also make a good hideout for a stowaway.
Check it.
Were the tarpaulins arranged like that on purpose so that no one could put them back in order once they get in? You can tell at a glance that everything is ship-shape with this boat.
Okay.
The grate must be part of the ship's ventilation system.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary. The grate shouldn't be so easy to open. Did the stowaway open it and we caught him in the act?
Ooh, that's actually
No.
an idea.
The pipe is too narrow. He wouldn't fit in there.
That's also
I guess
true.
the cover has been defective for a while. I could inform the captain that the grid has to be repaired. But if I start reporting all the problems on the ship, I'd have to shelve my murder investigation.
Yeah, you would.
This isn't a panoramic deck for visitors. There are pipes, steel cables, chains up here. You can smell the smoke from the funnel. I have no idea how the ship works, and I really don't care, as long as it stays afloat.
Facts. Alright, is there anything else over here? It doesn't seem to be. The poster doesn't have any relative stuff to this, so let's go downstairs. Let's go see the next layer of the ship. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it's called. Go to the forecastle. That's where we're going, guys. We're going to the forecastle. Is that actually the name of a boat? Like inside a part of a boat? Like, I don't know that stuff. I don't know boats. I don't really got much to say to him at the moment.
Constable Oliver brought something to drink. You can tell it's not the first time he's had to guard something.
Okay. Let me go down there, bro. I need to talk to this stowaway.
It may not seem like it, but Constable Oliver is actually a very effective watchman.
Let's talk to him.
Ahem.
What's going on?
The Raven just flew by.
What?
Or at least, he might as well have.
I wasn't asleep.
I understand. It was just a ruse. Any conclusions
Oh,
about
I
a
love
young
our character,
stowaway?
man.
Yeah, he's a bit suspicious. Foreign and whatnot.
I see. Did he act suspiciously in any way?
No. The shot surprised him as much as it did me. Looked in on him earlier. Still seems to be asleep.
Covered with a blanket from head to toe?
Ah, he's still in there. I poked him.
Oh,
May I go
man.
downstairs and have a couple of words with our guest?
No, you may not.
Come again?
Inspector Legrand wants to conduct all the interrogations himself.
I'm sure he'll understand if I form my own conclusions.
He ordered me to guard the door, and that's just what I'm gonna do.
How about a bit of individual initiative?
How about letting a man do his job? Or do you think you'd be better at
Yeah,
it?
I do. I think I'm quite better at this job than you.
What do you think? What happened here last night?
The Raven broke into the Baroness's cabin, she surprised him, and he shot her.
What was he looking for in her cabin?
She was a rich woman.
Why did he lock the door?
Why not?
From inside? An impressive trick.
I'm not saying I know how he did it. I'm just saying that it was him.
Why didn't he leave a raven feather?
Are you serious? We'd have suspected him straight away.
But fortunately, we still did. Let's assume that the old raven really has returned and that he really is responsible for all this. Who is he? Or she?
Oh, could be anyone. No one's ever seen the Raven.
He could also be paying someone else to do his dirty work.
Well, of course. It's a fact that he used to work with partners. They even arrested some of his accomplices.
But no one could ever identify the raven himself. Some claims that they didn't even know that they were working for him. Fascinating.
That is actually pretty
He
crazy.
could have hired someone with financial difficulties to set off the alarm at a certain time without that person knowing why they were doing it.
The man Legrand shot back then, he was a famous safecracker. He could just as well have been a henchman.
Or the real raven. There's probably no better cover for a big thief than acting like a small one. I don't
True
want
that.
to keep you from your duties any longer.
Good idea.
Alright, so he's gonna go back to sleep. We can't go to bed yet. Alright, though, I think we're actually gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. As always, I hope you guys have a terrific morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day you are watching this.